So now we have created our form and able to save in our database. So next step is we are going to use this plugin. So it's called PHP Mailer. So it will let us create or send an email in our local host. So here we have the installation, how to use it, but for now we're just going to download the file without using the composer. So let's go to our folder, and then here let's extract the files, and then remove that one. So now next thing we need to do here is I'm going to share this link to you. This is how we can generate an app password using in our Gmail. So we can use our Gmail to send an email in our registration form. So I'm just going to include this in the description on how we can set up the Gmail account for SMTP or sending the email. So here in our registration page, here this is where we are going to send the script for email. So let's add email address, this message. Now inside so let's include the PHP Mailer files. So here I think it's good to include it on the tab of our script. So actually go back to our folder. Let's just move this one inside the backend folder. So to include the file, also I'm just going to copy and paste this, and then here we can start writing the send email feature or script. So let's start a new PHP Mailer class. So here, as you can see, let's pass the true to have the exceptions, and then let's wrap the code in a try catch statement. So here let's add some settings. I'm just going to grab this script. So here we have some settings. So we have SMTP debug, set the SMTP, then set the host of the Gmail, and then the SMTP authentication set to true. Then here we have the username and password. So we'll discuss that one later. So here, since I'm going to use my Gmail account, and then the password I use is this one. So that's the app password. So you can check the link in the description on how we can generate that one. So let's just try this one, move that one to the top and try form. So it's register the PHP. So here let's add the subject line, and also so first let's just set the recipient, the email address, but this one will capture this one based on the user. So whatever email address you put, then we're going to replace that inside that add address function. So here we just set the content, so the subject line, we have the body of the email address, the email. So here we can just say thank you for maybe your registration, maybe, or we have successfully received your registration. So this one, the alternative body, can just use a plain text. Then here, this is where we send, and then successfully sent. Let's just echo that for now. So the add address, I'm going to enter a legit email address so I can see if this will work. So as you can see here, successfully sent. So if I'm going to that email account, as you can see, we have the registration, so that's great. So next thing I need to do here is let's see. So let's remove that one. Yeah, I think this one, so we won't be able to receive or display these messages. So if we check again, we have received registration. So let's remove that one, and then let's move it to this section. So we save it to our database, we send an email, and then here this should be the email that the user inputs on the field or entered on the field. So now this looks good. Then let's just update the email body, or the subject line. Let's add the date or the timestamp, so it will always create a new group in our email or Gmail account. So let's try this one. Let's just use the one as an email address. So Jando, that's the email, enter the password. So actually we can send the details or include the password in the email. So let's just try this one. OG, the original password, and then let's add it to our body of the email. So let's try, and also in our alternative body. So now this looks good. Let's try, then let's do password and then register. As you can see, it's successful. And if we go to our email account, we have a new email, and here, as you can see, the password is included. So basically that's it.